Hi, welcome back to my channel. It's Chi Chi's Creations / Board Girl Archives. I haven't actually decided on a name yet, so if you have any suggestions, please let me know below. They're doing like gardening outside, so I don't know if that's being picked up by the mic. Hopefully it's not, but I am projecting, so hopefully you can hear me still. Okay, so today I have something very exciting. I am going to be showing you how you can create your very own scrunchie. It is super simple. This took me about an hour, maybe an hour and a half this morning to do, and I am super pleased with how it came out. The colorway is super pretty and it just looks really nice. I'm gonna give it a little bit more of a zoom in so you can see that. And I'll show you how it looks when I put it on. So I hope you can see that. I hope it's focused, but that's what it looks like when I put it on. It's a really pretty colorway. It's really beautiful, and I'm gonna be showing you how you can make this today. It's very simple. You need a 4.5mm hook. Of course, you need your yarn. I'm gonna be finishing this scrap yarn, and I actually used it for this, and I hope this is enough. If it's not, I'm screwed. I will have to do this whole video again. So I'm using this, and then I'm gonna be using this Loops and Thread Classic Cotton Salmon yarn for the thread. This one is Karen Cakes. And I'll put all the information in the description below. Of course, you need a pair of scissors and a stitch marker, which I actually have to go get. So I will be showing you how you can make your very own scrunchie. Hey, so this is going to be my workspace for the purpose of this tutorial. I've never done this before, so I hope you can see me. I think I have to move a little bit over here. Okay, so the first thing that we're gonna do is create a slip knot, which is the first thing that you do in every single crochet project. In order to do that, it's like a little knot. You're gonna wrap your yarn around 2 fingers. This is what I do. Then you're gonna bring that yarn that doesn't connect to the rest of your yarn around, and it's gonna create kind of like an X shape. You're gonna go underneath and pull that yarn. Don't pull it all the way through, kind of hold on to it. Holding on to that yarn and the yarn that's attached to the rest of the ball of yarn, you're gonna pull. And that is your slip knot. So I'm gonna show it one more time. You take your yarn, put it around, bring it over kind of like an X. Then you're gonna go underneath and get that yarn. You're not gonna pull through, you're just gonna hold both of these ends while you pull the loop. And you can pull the ends to make it smaller, and that's your slip knot. Okay, so moving on, you also need a headband. I don't think I mentioned that, but you do need some kind of hair tie, headband, whatever you call it. You do need it so that your scrunchie can be elastic. So I am going to show you how you get this onto the needle. You're gonna go from behind where it has your needle and put it all the way through, and it's gonna be like that. So it's gonna be between your yarn needle and where your fingers are. So it's gonna be there like dangling on the hoop. Alrighty, and then you are going to chain 1. So we're gonna chain 1. This is how you chain 1. You take your yarn and you put it through the loop. And that is your first chain. And now you're going to do a single crochet. This is how you do a single crochet. You go underneath the hair tie. I'm doing them multiple times here. Underneath, take that working yarn, pull it up. When you pull it up, you're gonna see that you have 2 loops on the hook. Then you are going to pull through. I'm gonna show you this like a lot of times, so if you didn't get it, you're gonna get it. We're gonna do single crochet as the first row around this entire hair tie, so you're gonna get it. You're gonna go underneath, get that yarn, pull up, and you're gonna have 2 loops on your yarn needle. And then you're going to get that working yarn again and pull through the 2 loops. And I kind of like to push it in as I'm going because you want it to be nice and full. Like this one, you don't want there to be like any of the black hair ties showing through when you actually complete it. So let's do that again. You are going to go underneath the headband. So this is what it's gonna look like. Underneath the headband to get that yarn. You're gonna come up and have 2 loops and then get that working yarn and pull through. Again. And you're gonna do single crochet for the entirety of the hair tie. I'm gonna show it one more time. Go underneath the hair tie, get that working yarn again, and pull through both loops. I'll be back when I finish the entire hair tie. I do want to come back and show how it kind of looks like I'm about done with everything, and you're gonna notice that it kind of goes in and out. And that's just gonna help with how the ruffles look at the end. So don't be weirded out that it's not like a single crochet straight across. It's going to like pill and curve and ruffle. So as you can see, it looks like everything is kind of covered, but it's really not because I'm going to push this and squeeze it together, and you can see that I have a lot more to do. So if you're at that point where it kind of looks like, oh, I'm done, give it a little bit of a squeeze. If you're able to give it a squeeze, you are not done. So you can give it a squeeze at both ends and just continue working from there.
Okay, I am back. I would say this is pretty good coverage. I could still move it a little bit, but I would say that this is pretty good. It covers most of the black parts. You can like keep on squishing and squishing, but you also don't want it to be like over ruffled. So I would say this is a pretty good amount. You just have to kind of go with how you feel. So if you think it has good coverage, there's a spot like this where you can see a little bit, but you don't see that in other areas, then I would just go with how it is. I'm going to do a few more and then I will come back and show you the next step. Okay, we're back, and I did forget to tell you that you were supposed to put a stitch marker at that very first single crochet, but it shouldn't be so hard to be able to locate that. So I'm gonna zoom in. I can see my slip knot right here. So this is not gonna be my first single crochet. This is gonna be my first single crochet. So when you go on top, you can see it kind of looks like braid, right? That first braid is where you're gonna go and start your next row. So we're gonna go ahead and just put our needle under the 2 right now. So go ahead, locate your single crochet and put your needle underneath. Okay, got it? All right, now you're going to do 3 double crochets in that one spot. This is how you do a double crochet. You yarn over, go underneath, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. I'm going to show you how to do that one more time. Actually, a few more times. You're going to yarn over, go underneath, bring over the yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. You're gonna do that one more time, so it's 3 double crochets, remember? You're gonna yarn over, go underneath, bring over yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So that's 3 double crochets in that spot. Now we're gonna move on to the next one, which is this one right here. Gonna yarn over, go underneath. So you have 3 loops on your hook. Then you're gonna yarn over again, pull through 2, yarn over again, pull through 2. Let's do that one more time. Yarn over, go underneath, bring over yarn, 3 loops. You're gonna pull through 2 and pull through 2. I'm gonna do one more, yarn over, go underneath. Then you're gonna get yarn, pull through 2, pull through 2. So now we have 6 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because we have 3 in each spot. Now I'm going to do that all over, and you can see it kind of winds. So you're just gonna keep on winding, and it's gonna kind of seem annoying at a certain point. That's fine. Just keep on going, trust the process. A lot of crochet is about trusting the process. All right, I'll be back. Hey, I'm back, and I just wanted to show you what it looks like halfway done. So it's ruffling up really nicely, and we just have the other half to go, and I'll come back when I'm done with that. Okay, so I am on my last one that I have to do here. I was gonna do this with you. Yarn over, go underneath, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, but what we're gonna do now is I am going to chain 1 and then cut off my yarn and do slip stitch, which is where you just pull it through. All right, and that is that completed.
Okay, so now that we are done with this, we're gonna go ahead and add the border. Get your second color yarn. You're gonna make a slip knot. And you're pretty much gonna do what you did for the first part. So you're gonna find where your slip knot for the last one is. And you are going to do single crochet all the way around. So go under, bring it up, go under. Remember, for this one, you do not yarn over before you go under. Yeah, that's how you do it. You're just going to create single crochet all around as your trim. So I'm about halfway through. I put a lot more ruffles than I did on the first one, but I'm halfway through, and I will show you once more how you're gonna single crochet this. you go under the loop and pull through 2, under the loop, yarn over, pull through 2, under the loop, yarn over, pull through 2, under, yarn over, pull through 2. So I'm just gonna keep on doing this until I have done it for every single one. Okay, so we are finally at the end. That took me a lot longer than I thought it would. So when you get to the last stitch, you're going to do a slip stitch. So you're gonna find that first one that you did, put your yarn through there, yarn over, and pull through. Then you're gonna get scissors, and you are done. And then what you're gonna wanna do after this to get this clean look is you're gonna want to weave in the ends. You can use a needle, darning needle, sewing needle to do that. You're just gonna weave it in and kind of just put it with the rest of the loops. But they should all be in one place since it's kind of a circular motion that we did. So all your extra bits should be in one place, but that's the 2 that we made. Okay, so I weaved in the ends and I have completed 2 identical scrunchies that you can wear on your hair or on your hand. Now I have 2. Anyways, if you are interested in seeing more of my videos, just go to my channel where I crochet, of course, and talk about crochet, talk about creating, and I'm also an artist, so I do that as well. I have an Etsy page called Chi Chi Creates Crochet where you can actually purchase this. I'll be putting this up probably around the same time this video goes up. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.